Hi, I'm John McKenna and I'm the founder and creator of the Facebook real estate websites and lead generation system. And I want to take a couple of minutes just to explain what exactly the whole system is about and where I came up with it and why I've done what I've done and how it actually works. I also wanted to take an opportunity to kind of just address the free report that I've done, which is titled, why 90% of agents are doomed to fail. And that seems to have stimulated some discussion within the real estate community, and I wanted to address that quickly and show how that actually led into me coming up with the Facebook real estate systems. Okay, now, so let's look at the report. I have put a statement there, 90% of agents are doomed to fail, and I think I'm not far off on that. Failure, how do you measure failure, and success can differ from agent to agent. But my own opinion is, like, if you're going to make gross commissions of 60,000 or 50,000 or whatever, with a net profit of around 30 or 40, that's not really true success. Okay, but that again is a different, that's up to each person's opinion on what they measure success at. However, the 90% is really a statistical number that is out there. And the fact is, 80% of agents in any market, 80% of real estate rather, is sold by 10% of agents in any given market. So that, in effect, leaves 20% of real estate being sold by the remaining 90%. See where I came up with it. Okay? And I've gone into discussion on why I think that's the case, and a lot of it, I think, is agents have been given traditional websites. I've really just taken it on the report from an online perspective. It does stretch further into our skills set as agents, etc. But from an online point of view, the real estate websites, the traditional real estate websites that have been sold to us by vendors, have been totally incorrect in how to generate leads. And what I mean by that is the vendors seem to have more been interested in creating something that we as realtors would like to buy from them, as opposed to looking at the end user, and that's home buyers, online home searchers. What are they looking for? And they're not looking flash, they're not looking at all this information. They're basically looking simply homes for sale. All homes for sale, not just your listings or my listings, homes for sale in general in your market. That's what they want to see. They want an easy way to navigate that. And in the report, I mentioned 40 points that a real estate website should have in order to be effective. Okay, and that I took from another source. I've quoted the source within the report. That's not I haven't come up with that. That's from somebody else. And that in itself will show you, just compared against your current website, and how many of those points have you actually got. So the other thing then is, we've got websites that cannot be found. The organic search results, what comes up top when somebody puts in your city and puts homes for sale, those are dominated by Realtor.com, Yahoo Real Estate, TruliaHomes.com, okay? And unless your website has been around for over 12 years perhaps, you're not going to get those SEO results you want. And to try and pay a company to do that is going to cost you thousands upon thousands upon thousands. I have a marketing company, we do SEO, and actually when it comes to real estate, it's like, whoa, this is a tough one for us to rank you. So I know what I'm talking about in that end. The only way to get up there is pay-per-click. Okay, that can be expensive in itself as well. But then you're getting to people onto your website, and the conversion is so low. It's like I'm going to say 5%, but I know the numbers are around 1 or 2% are opting into your capture forms. So all that in itself, it has just been packaged and sold to us, and it's been totally wrong. Okay, and that's where the Facebook real estate systems comes up with. I noticed that everyone's on Facebook. Facebook's not going anywhere. No matter how ridiculous their IPO, when they started trading and all of that news that they got went, Facebook are a business model that are here to stay. They're absolutely huge, and they're built for businesses to prosper from it, and then they'll prosper. And what they've done is they've created communities there, a community that can allow businesses to make money, and they make money from it. So they're not going anywhere. So that's a perfect place. And in essence, if you look, the way I looked at it was, everyone's here, and if I put my website just around the corner, as I describe it, that's perfect. It's easier to direct people to it, to send people over. And then inside the system, I ensure that you're getting around 100% opt-in. That's every person that goes. And the conversion system that I've put in there through video, etc., ensures that people are clicking that like and getting into your site, etc. Okay, and it's a full-blown website. It's not just your listings. It's a full-blown drop-down menus website inside of Facebook. And then with the Total Domination package, I actually created a lead conversion system that follows right through from it. And that's because, as I mentioned at the start, the 90% that are doomed to fail that I'm talking about, basically they lack the skills of follow-up and a consistent prospecting and consistent follow-up with leads that come in. And the leads that arrive in your database, in your online database, basically they're in about a dozen other agents, and it's whoever can capture, they get to those first in the most effective way and compelling way for them to do business with you, wins. And that's where I packaged that into the Total Domination and created an actual automated conversion system that produces that compelling reason for someone to want to do business with you, and puts that right in front of them right at the time of sign up, and gets them to raise their hand and go, wow, really? I get all of this from you? I want you as my agent. And when they fill out that form or call you, you've got them. They're no longer an opt-in or a lead or anything. They are actually a client. Okay, so that's what goes into the Total Domination package, because we just don't have it. And I say we because I'm in that. I'm going to say about 85%, let's say, of agents are not good at consistent follow-up, the discipline and the skills necessary to do that follow-up and that prospecting, etc. I told you I've done coaching. I used to train a system called 555 System of Success, where agents needed to do 5 calls to lead follow-up calls, 5 past client calls, and 5 calls to their sphere, and I couldn't get them to do 3 calls a day. So I just know we're not made up correctly. And it's just something that you're either born with and have developed it over the years, or you're not. Doesn't mean you can't succeed in real estate. The fact is, if in any business, don't concentrate on your weaknesses. Identify them and outsource them. Delegate them. And that's what successful entrepreneurs and business owners have done. Here, what I've done is decided to outsource those tasks, etc., that I knew I wasn't fully strong in, and I was good, but I just wasn't that 10% that consistently were able to do this, and I decided, let's outsource this to technology and let that do the conversion for me. Okay, and it works amazingly well. So that's where I was coming with the 90%. Didn't mean to offend anyone, but that to me is the opinion, and it's, I think the statistics stand up for themselves as well. And you can look at your website and see what sort of opt-in you're getting. To go from let's say a 5% up to 100% is a heck of a difference. So have a look at the system. I'm available for calls. My information for Skype is there. If you want to contact me via Skype, please feel free to do so, and I look forward to talking to you. Have a great day.